शरणं परमहंस नित्यानन्द सद्गुरु शरणं परमहंस नित्यानन्द सद्गुरु
Nityananda, today I'm going to touch upon a very important topic. Why is Mahasadashivoham not free? Why should you pay to experience a conscious breakthrough? So that's what I'm going to share today. And before I start, I would like to start with the invocation, remembrance of my dear Guru, with this Sadguru Vandana. Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurum Tam Namami. Nityananda. Now, being the program coordinator of the Master Retreat, the Inner Awakening, for the last 7 years, and now as we are very excitedly preparing for the Mahasadashivoham, December 2017, one question that I commonly get from people who are coming to our programs for the first time is, why do we have to pay for Mahasadashivoham? Isn't conscious breakthrough open for all humanity? Why should I pay for the program? So I really wanted to answer what I feel about why should you pay for spirituality? Why should spirituality be paid? Why should you pay for the program? Why should you pay for the experience? Why should you pay for a conscious breakthrough? I have multiple different ways in which I want to answer. First and foremost, understand one thing. Conscious breakthrough may not be your vision for life, but conscious breakthrough is Swamiji's vision for humanity. An avatar, as he came down, embodying himself in a human body, he came with a purpose. And that purpose is to bring conscious breakthrough to humanity. So more than you wanting conscious breakthrough for yourself, an avatar wants it for you. Now, you may ask, okay, if avatar really wants it for me, then he should make it easy for me to experience it. Why is he making it difficult? That's exactly my question. Why an avatar who's waiting to give the conscious breakthrough to humanity would even make it difficult for you to experience it? Because you, like humanity, right, today at large, wants to experience good health, good wealth, career success, good relationships, good money, good car, good beach house. That's what we want. How many percent of humanity today says, oh, I want a conscious breakthrough for humanity, oh, I want a conscious breakthrough for me? Hardly anybody, because we don't even know what that means. But he is out there, a conscious being who embodied himself in a human form, that superconscious being who embodied himself in a human form, which is what we call as an avatar, came down to planet Earth just for this one purpose. He has to give the conscious breakthrough to humanity. So more and more beings attending the program, more and more beings experiencing conscious breakthrough means directly making his vision, his purpose into reality. So more than you wanting conscious breakthrough for yourself, he is really wanting conscious breakthrough for you. So more than you wanting to attend Mahasadashivoham, Swamiji wants you to attend Mahasadashivoham. Number one. Number two, why should you pay? Right, the minute there is a cost associated with the program, the next question is, oh, is it only for people who have money? Or what about people who don't have money? Do they don't deserve a conscious breakthrough? Why is an avatar charging for spirituality? First and foremost, as far as the Vedic tradition goes, Manu says that knowledge should be given free of cost. So whatever Swamiji has taught so far, whatever Swamiji is teaching right now in terms of the kids' education, the Gurukul is absolutely free. We conduct a lot of free weekend workshops, weekend programs, retreats, completely free of cost for kids and for adults. All of Swamiji's talks are available completely free on YouTube. We are close to 100,000 subscribers, more than 4,000 videos of Swamiji, of whatever he has taken in the free programs, paid workshops, retreats. Everything is uploaded on YouTube. All of Swamiji's books, more than 300 titles in 26 languages, is up on free download in our website. We don't charge for any of that. We provide free food in all our campuses, Adinams, temples, centers worldwide. So for food and for your knowledge, you don't have to pay at all. But we just request you to pay for your experience, so that this experience can be transmitted to more and more beings. Just to keep this organization alive, we ask you to pay. Okay, once you have received the knowledge, now you want to actually experience the conscious breakthrough. Okay, come here, share your treasure, share your time, talent and treasure, so this knowledge, this experience can reach out to more and more people. That's number second. The third point that I want to make. Now, when you really want a conscious breakthrough, there is something called as an ethics of an avatar. Now, what is an ethics of an avatar? An ethics of an avatar is, even though Swamiji has come down to the planet Earth to give conscious breakthrough to humanity at large, he can only give to those who want it. He cannot give conscious breakthrough to somebody who does not want it. That is an ethics of an avatar. You may ask why? Because the avatar, an ethics of an avatar is that all the avatars always respect your individual conscious will. They respect your freedom. Now, if you want something, they can give you that. If you do not want something, even though that they feel it's good for you, they can't give it to you, because that is not what you want. Now, by making you pay for the Inner Awakening Retreat or for the upcoming Mahasadashivoham, the only thing Swamiji is actually testing is how much you want this experience. If you really want the experience, forget about whether you have $10 in your bank account or $20,000 in your bank account, doesn't matter. If you really want the experience, he will make you come for the program. That being said, yes, you need to take off at least a month to come for Mahasadashivoham, because the program itself is 25 days. Even if you want to day to travel back, that's 27 days, almost close to a month. You need to take a month off. Yes, you need to pay $15,000. You need to pay 7.5 lakhs to come and attend the program. Why? Why is Swamiji putting an obstacle of a month of leave? Why is Swamiji putting an obstacle of $15,000 for you to pay? Just to test how much you want it. It's not to test how big is your bank balance, how much is your net worth, or where you're working, whether you're going to get this vacation or not. No, this is just to test how much you want this experience. Understand, previously, all these masters, these avatars will be hidden in some cave in Himalayas. Just for you to even know about them, for you to reach them, you have to go through such an arduous journey. You have to travel the Himalayas, you have to go in that cold weather, there is no transport, you have to walk barefoot. You really have to strive to get there. And with the very effort that you put to get there, physically, psychologically, neurologically, mentally, emotionally, your being gets prepared. That is why they used to be up there, not easily accessible to everybody, but only accessible to those who really want that experience. Similarly, today, Swamiji is available here in Bangalore, India, which is one of the main cities here. However, he still has to put certain obstacles in your path to check, are you really striving for that experience? And even before you come to Mahasadashivoham, you need to be physically, psychologically, mentally, neurologically, emotionally prepared to receive that experience. And you get prepared to receive that experience if and only if you decide strongly to come and experience Mahasadashivoham. What does it mean to decide strongly? Now, if somebody has to pay a $15,000, means what? Means it's a few months of your salary, or 1 month of your salary, or a few days of your salary. It doesn't matter. But it is your hard-earned money. So when you put that towards a program, that means, oh, I am putting so many days of my year, so many months of my year, so many years of my work into this program. I better get something out of that. So your utmost interest is, I want to get the maximum out of that program. You literally, in the process of paying that money, you become like a sponge to absorb whatever you can take from the program. And now if you have to take like a 25-day, 26-day, 27-day off, well, it's going to be really tough. Sometimes people give up a job to come for the program. Sometimes people give up their house to come for the program. You know why? It is not that Swamiji wants your job, or Swamiji wants you to quit your job, or Swamiji wants you to sell your house. No. It is just shows how much earning you have for that ultimate experience. So he himself puts the obstacle on your path, and the minute you show your will persistence, he himself removes those obstacles from your path. I can share with you numerous, like thousands and thousands of testimonials where people have manifested money just like that. Out of nowhere, they will get some refund, or the insurance will refund something, or the car insurance will give them something, or a tax rebate will give them something, or the friend will just give them the money, or the mother will give. I don't know. I can give you like thousands of examples where they manifest money, they manifest the time. Somebody was working on a project and they couldn't leave. But the minute they decided to come for the program, the manager called them and said the project has been postponed for 2 months. Like innumerable stories like this. Swamiji himself removes the obstacles the minute he sees your will persistence. So these 25 days of time, or the $15,000 which you are paying, is just a test of your will persistence. How much importance you give to the experience of Mahasadashivoham compared to your job, compared to your finances, compared to your career, compared to your relationships, compared to your life. How much are you ready to put at stake for this ultimate experience of Mahasadashivoham? The minute you're ready to put everything at stake, saying, this is the most important experience I want in my life, everything else can wait. Because once I experience Mahasadashiva, I know everything else will be at my feet. I can experience, I can achieve whatever I want in my life. The minute you decide that, I am guaranteeing to you, as a program coordinator for the last 7 years in Bengaluru Adinam, I can guarantee to you, the minute you decide to put everything in your life at stake, Mahasadashivoham will be yours. You can be a homeless person or you can be a millionaire, doesn't matter. It does not matter how much you have in your bank account. What matters is your will persistence to come there. So the money that Swamiji is actually collecting is not that he is going to collect your money and run this whole business venture. No, we are a non-profit organization. He lives with 3 pieces of cloth. Right? He's a sannyasi and we are sannyas sampradaya. So we don't need your money, but we need your will persistence. By the time you come and sit on the day 1 of Mahasadashivoham, when you actually take 25 days of your work and when you actually pay $15,000, I can tell you will be physically, psychologically, neurologically, mentally, emotionally prepared. Because you need to answer so many questions inside of you and outside. What are those questions? The questions like, oh, you're really paying so much. Are you going to get something out of it? Or your wife is going to ask, your spouse is going to ask, your parents are going to ask, why are you spending so much? We need this for our kids' education. Or we need this for our daughter's marriage. Or we need this for our house loan. Or we need this to buy a car. Or we need this to pay our son's university. Right? Whatever you have saved it for, somewhere in you, you are convinced that this is much more important than anything out there. Only then you'll be able to take that jump. So, Mahasadashivoham, really, you paying for Mahasadashivoham is not that you're offering something to Swamiji, but it is a real test that you go through to see, do you have that earning for that ultimate experience? Do you really have that will persistence in you? When you do have that will persistence, I guarantee you, Mahasadashivoham will be yours. Nothing can stop you. Guys, you know that Swamiji wants you to experience Mahasadashivoham more than you want to experience it. Otherwise, why will he even offer a program like Mahasadashivoham? Right? He can just be sitting in Bengaluru Adinam and initiating thousands in the third eye. Why is he literally like soaking himself in samadhi for the last 3 months to prepare the Aushadha, to give you the experience, to take the beings with the human body to Kailasha? Which avatar has done that? He doesn't need to do all of that. But he is doing that because he is interested in you experiencing Mahasadashivoham. Why will he stop you? It is in his best interest that you attend the program. But he is just testing you, not stopping you. Swamiji always says, and I really have experienced it, Sadashiva always tests, never denies. So Swamiji always puts a lot of roadblocks just to see how much is your will persistence. And those people who come and say, oh, see, an avatar is charging so much for a program, I don't want to go, oh, he's denying to people who don't have money, means they are mystery mongers. They are a curiosity seekers. They are not real seekers. If you are a real seeker and if you are watching this video, I know what I'm saying will just vibrate in you, and you will be here for Mahasadashivoham. No seeker, doesn't matter whether he has a job, doesn't have a job, whether he gets a vacation, doesn't get a vacation, whether he has money, doesn't have money, doesn't matter. No seeker gets left behind, and it is Swamiji who puts the obstacle to check if you are a real seeker, and he himself removes the obstacle, gives you the time, gives you the money, gives you all the things, removes all the obstacles so that you experience this grand superconscious breakthrough. So with this, I really welcome each and every one of you. A great superconscious breakthrough is going to happen in December. Do not miss. For whatever reason, an avatar is waiting for you. Nityanandam.
शरणं परमहंस नित्यानन्द